next, we are going to talk about the monster of the week. And this week, we are hunting Hellhounds. But 1 second, I actually need to plug my charger in. So give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. You're going to see me plug my charger in. It like fell out when I was setting everything up because it's like a magnet one. And then I didn't put it back in, and now I need to. Okay. Sorry, I was getting nervous there for a second. All right, so we are going to talk about Hellhounds, although I am going to exit out of all these different tabs I have open so I don't mess with the streaming quality here as I read from the Hellhound lore of Supernatural Wiki, which they don't really come up that much. I think they come up only in like a few episodes, the Hellhounds. And I think the first one is the one with, I love this episode. It's in the beginning. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh my gosh, why can't I remember it? It's when, why can't I remember the guy's name who was the musician? And they think he sold his soul. Why can't I remember? This is really bothering me. Okay, anyway, but they thought he sold his soul, and I think that was the first time that we heard about Hellhounds, because this was after Dean sold his soul for Sam to live, and now it's saying it's coming up again. Okay. Well, all right. Well, this is Supernatural Fandom Wiki. So Hellhounds, this is lore of Hellhounds in Supernatural. So Hellhounds are ballistic and maniacal canines, like beasts of the supernatural world, specifically hell, which are known to serve demons, and they are described as demonic pit bull hellhounds, and they are ferocious, terrifying entities that inspire fear in humans, demons, and even angels. With time, they became tasked with collecting the souls of humans whose deals are come due, like Dean. And I was actually looking up pictures from this episode when Dean gets taken by the Hellhounds, and I forgot how sad it was, and like how because you see like Dean basically like dying on the floor, and he's like shredded up by these Hellhounds, and in Supernatural they're invisible, and so you can't really see them, and so it's like terrifying because here Dean is just like getting like scratched up by all of these Hellhounds, and it's like something invisible, and it's just crazy. It's insane. But yes. So, and then in such circumstances, Hellhounds can only be seen by those whom they have come for. So Dean could see them. I remember that. Dean could see them. And it was making them a sort of reaper of the damned. And in the later seasons, Hellhounds are seen working for various other demons, but they're not crossroad demons, and they're usually acting as foot soldiers or guard dogs and assassins. Right, because the Hellhounds killed Joe, right? Yeah, I forgot about that because didn't Meg like sick the Hellhounds on them? That's when Meg was like not a good person and was like not a good villain, you know? That's when, oh man, and I love Meg. I like Meg 2.0 personally. Yeah, I love Meg 2.0. Rachel Miner is amazing. But, oh man, I forgot about that. Wow, that's so funny. I'm like in the middle of rewatching Supernatural right now because I'm actually starting to do another podcast with two other girls that I met at a con, actually. Sorry, it's telling me that the streaming is bad. I'm sorry. I'm hoping it'll get better. It's because I have like this fandom site is just like they have so many videos on it, and so I think that's why it's messing with my computer. Anyway, so yes, she did. Yeah, she did. She sicked the Hellhounds on Joe. That was such a sad episode. Oh my god, that was such a sad episode. But I was talking about something and I forgot. I was talking about Rachel Miner and Meg, and I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh well, because I can tell that the stream is not going great. Okay, it keeps telling me it's on like yellow right now, so I guess it's now it's green. Okay, yay. Um, anyway, according to Crowley, no demon knows the hounds better than him. As the demonic pit bulls of hell, hellhounds are also one of the most reoccurring supernatural creatures in the series, which is really funny because I thought that I just literally said before this that I didn't think that they were in many episodes. That's actually really funny. I didn't think that they were in many episodes, but they're one of the most reoccurring supernatural creatures. So there you go. I did not know that. That's really funny. But so those are hellhounds, and I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about the hellhounds coming to get Joe and Meg doing that. Man, that's so funny. I love Meg though. She is she's one of my favorite characters. Meg 2.0. She's great. Rachel Miner is amazing. But yeah, and I always thought it was so crazy that like only the person who was going to be like taken by the hellhounds were seen, because like could see them, because I just feel like that'd be so scary as like Sam, you know, watching his brother die from like this invisible thing that he can't see. Like that's terrifying. What other times were there a hellhound? Oh, wasn't there that hellhound that just like got loose from Crowley? Like Crowley had a hellhound and it just like got loose and they didn't know where it went. Like, oh my gosh, I remember that too. That was wild. That was wild. Oh my gosh. Crowley was wild. I love Crowley. All right. Now we are going to look out into the real life lore of hellhounds. And their cultural origin is Europe, so they're from Europe. And it says their habitats is the underworld. A hellhound is a supernatural dog in folklore that originates from the underworld. A wide variety of ominous or hellish supernatural dogs occur in mythologies around the world. The hellhound has been seen several times throughout history, and it is not specific to any one place, but they are commonly associated with graveyards in the underworld. The most recent sightings occurred in Connecticut, Kentucky, Louisiana, Louisiana, I love Louisiana, Ohio, and in Germany. That's wild. So like people actually see hellhounds? Huh. Wouldn't that be fun? Like, wouldn't that be crazy if that was true? Like, hellhounds come to get you. Like, if you're going to hell and they come to, like, the graveyard and get... Oh, okay. I'm done. That's really creepy. The more I say it, the more creeped out I am. All right. So, some of the myths of the hellhound. Okay, so while it is considered a bad omen, the hellhound have often helped many people as well. That's interesting. The supernatural dog was said to warn people of danger and protect them when they needed it. I didn't know that. That is interesting. The dog is often very loyal to those who call upon one and is said to be very watchful. So I guess if you call upon a hellhound, I wonder how you summon a hellhound. This is interesting. Okay, but while the creatures are often known as evil, they are not as evil as one would suggest. That's funny. That's cool, though. And says, however, encountering them was still considered a sign of imminent death. That's not as cool. So I guess, like, they're an omen of death. That's what hellhounds are in like a lot of cultures. They're an omen of death. So it says seeing a hellhound or hearing one howl may be an omen or even a cause of death. Hellhounds are called the bearers of death because they were supposedly created by ancient demons to serve as heralds of death. According to the legend, seeing one leads to a person's death. I've been saying death a lot. This is a lot. Okay. Sometimes it is said to be once. Other times, it requires 3 sightings for the curse to take effect. These factors make the hellhound a feared symbol of bad things that are about to happen. I had no idea. That was wild. And I got that from the fandom wiki lore page.